What's up, boys? We gotta go on a mission. A quick little mission. Alright, so Bo hit me up and he said, hey dude, let's get this figured out. And I said, alright dude, let's do that. He's available this evening. So I'm gonna head up there, and I was like, man, I can't find a ride. And he's like, well, I was just gonna look at it while you waited. And I was like, boom, I'm on the way. So we're gonna head up to Bo's. He's only like 25 minutes away, and the truck runs. I feel like it doesn't run right. I'm not saying that's Bo's fault in the tune, because, you know, he asked, he was like, was it like that when you picked it up? And I was like, no, it wasn't. It was perfect when I picked it up, from what I assumed a canned V8 should feel like. It was peppy. When you hit the gas, it went, you know, and now it doesn't do that until like I can floor it in whatever gear. And if I have it floored, it basically doesn't really feel like it has any power until about 3,000 RPM, and then it, like, you can feel it like kick in. It's so weird. I'm not getting any check engine lights, and y'all seen my videos. I thought it was a misfire, and apparently it's not a misfire. So I'm sure it's something goofy. I really hope it's something electronic or sensor related that we can easily, you know, hopefully Bo can just bang on the keyboard a couple times and we're good. If not, I can't think of what it would be, because it's not giving me a check engine light. It's not a misfire. It idles fine. It drives, but it doesn't have power until 3,000 RPM. So I'm wondering if some safety mode got engaged, or I don't know what the fuck happened. But Bo has access to his tuning laptop, and his tuning laptop has a lot more parameters on it than my dash command does. So we're off to Bo's. Alright, so you guys probably can't see me too good, but we just got done with Bo. He don't like to be on camera, so there's that. But he had some of the misfiring tables turned off, because they'll store a misfire code for like ever, and it'll throw it, and that's why he just disables it. Or I may have twisted that up, but anyways, it was off, and that's why I couldn't see it. But cylinder 6, we went for a drive, and he was checking everything out. Cylinder 6 was for sure dead as a doornail. It's not doing shit. So at least we know a hole now. And he turned all my misfiring, basically anything to throw a code, it's going to come on now. So yeah, so looks like we've got to investigate cylinder 6, and I'm going to place a bet right now that it's on the spark plug wire boot that goes down on the spark plug right where it touches the header, because I've seen some people saying in the reviews that insulation wrap doesn't do the trick, and I bought a $15 set, so we'll see what happens. That's going to be another night, because it's like a 20-minute drive and I'm not touching hot cylinders. So at least we got to Bo, made it safely to Bo, and he was so kind to offer me his time, and we went for a ride and figured out hole 6 ain't doing shit. So we're gonna get it to the house, and I'll pick this back up another day when I got time to figure out what number 6 is doing, boys. All right, so it is the next day. Got off of work here. And if you remember where we left off, we do not have anything from cylinder 6. And if you guys don't know your cylinders on an LS, your driver's side is going to be the odd side, 1 in the front, 3, 5, 7. Passenger side is even, 2 in the front, cylinder 2, 4, 6, 8. Cylinder 6 is dead, so we know where to look. And and I am going to put a small vote on it being the wire, seeing as how, I'm trying to get the camera in there, the wire kind of rests on the header still, even through the insulator, so that may be what's making her no good. I don't know, we're gonna see. I'm gonna set the camera down for a second. I'm gonna pull that boot, that insulation boot up, and see if it's obvious. If the wire looks okay, then I'm gonna put it back on and start the truck and see if we get arcing from the coil pack to the wire here. If you guys haven't ever done this yet, it's kind of risky to do, because if you got strong spark, it's gonna jump from here to the valve cover, and that's not always a fun time. But anyways, if the wire looks okay, then we'll do this test with the truck running. We'll pull this and see if we've got spark coming out of the coil. If we do, then the coil should be okay. If we do not, then the coil is bad and we have spares, so we can change it out. So yeah, let's set the camera down and see what we've got. All right, so found our issue. If you can see this fray in here, and this is the side that actually was resting on the header tube right there, so I'm sure that's part of the issue. But where that's blown through right there, if you pull the boot back, it's hard to do with one hand, you reveal that. So the wire for sure, it's cracked in half here, so I mean, damn. I mean, that kind of sucks, because that's the whole point of this deal. But I saw in the reviews some people say they still have issues. So what I'm wondering is if it was just resting on the header right here and just got too hot and fried it, or I don't know. I do have spare wires in here. I kept the spares. Oh, I ain't supposed to see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. Dang it. Okay, so we secured a spare spark plug wire. Yeah, we got one now. So I'm gonna, I mean, kind of looks like this thing didn't do its job, but who knows, there could have been a split in this wire already, and then it arced and decided to be a little turd, so not sure on that. But I am gonna take that off and put it on here. I'll probably just go ahead and leave this metal deal on here, might as well. Yeah, because it's got the indentation where I can just slide this over it, so I'll probably do that, put that back on there, and then we'll fire it up and see if that solves our cylinder 6 misfire. So got the replacement wire in. Of course, it's the one cylinder where the dipstick tube and all this shit's in the way of seeing it. But one thing I did notice with this wire, and this wire would be, it's an AC Delco wire that came off of, I think, I can't remember which one of the motors. It came off of one of the motors we pulled, so it's way shorter. I was like, oh shit, this might be too short, but actually it gets rid of all the excess that loops, and like, if you can tell, the wire is way far away from the header now. with this shorter wire. I mean, you can see these droop down almost right on the primary, and this one's like almost way straight up in the air. So if I have this issue happen again, I may have to switch wires again for the third time. So, but yeah, let's fire it up, clear the code, and see if that was for sure it. Oh yeah, now she sounds right. There we go. There we go, baby. I'm trying to hurry because this tablet's only got 8%. Which one was it? I forgot. I found it the other day. I'm gonna add yeah, it was misfiring there. Damn it, boy. That's history, but current's good. So it's showing the history, so you guys can see this is what I had to have Bo turn back on. You can see history is total, so you know, not too many, and he said 5 follows 6 in the firing order, so that's why 5 was seeing some misfires. But you can see we had 3,700 counts of a misfire, but current is 0 on every hole, so we're good. I can't explain to you guys. I couldn't pick it up on camera, and a couple people around me, like, they couldn't really hear it. But dude, I'm telling you, the exhaust note sounded different. Like, shit did not sound right. It had like a burble to it, and it was a misfire all along. I didn't have the misfire tables turned on, so I couldn't see the check engine light of a misfire, which is why I didn't think for sure it was a misfire. And I was too lazy to start pulling all the plug wires and stuff, so boom. Easy fix, something I know to watch out on the other cylinders now, and I know what wires I need. If this problem happens one more time, I'm just gonna buy a set of those shorter wires and replace them all and be done with it. Probably keep a couple spare wires in the truck just in case it happens. But yeah, for once, a quick, easy fix. That's exciting. Super exciting for me. So she's good, boys. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's for sure, it sounds right now. So we're back on a healthy motor that's firing on all cylinders. That's good. That's pretty much essential. But yeah, we solved our problem thanks to Bo. Shout out to him. So that's cool. Got that solved. And now I'm relieved because I was getting kind of nervous. I was like, dude, if something's wrong mechanically with the motor, I'm not even fucking with it right now. Like, I do not have time. I don't have so yeah, got lucky. It's just a simple split no spark plug wire. happens a lot with long tube headers and the incorrect length wire. So something to look out for if you guys are in the middle of your swap, your LS swap. That's something to think about. Make sure them wires ain't too long, because if they come off the cylinder head and droop down right up against the header, even though those insulating boots are supposed to be rated for big temperature, if it's by contact, like so it's touching the header and then the wire is touching the insulator, it's just conductive heat. It's gonna melt through it anyway. So yeah, oh well, easy fix, done with that. If you guys want to support the channel, go to MattyXBuilds.com, link in the description, grab you something. I'm gonna try to come out with some new stickers this fall, give you guys some cheap, easy little stocking stuffers or whatever. But yeah, next things I want to try to get took care of is get a seat belt back in here, and then I might go get some I can't think of what it's called. It's pretty thin fiberboard, but it's what I'm going to use for templates on these door panels. And it's getting to be really nice outside here lately, so I think I'm going to get ready to start trying to mess with the door panels. I do have 2 factory door panels that came off of these 2 doors that I switched in here, so I have some things I can cheat with, like basically all those snap-in points. I can mimic that on the template that I make, and like the belt molding that goes right here and catches, I can mimic all that and basically put, you know, the structure of the frame that snaps into the door, and then just cut all of what you see on the outside off of it and make it what I want it to be. Which basically I'm probably gonna set up for 2 6.5s in the door. They'll be way farther out than where it is. Obviously I can't go any farther in right there, or I'm gonna be in the window regulator. But you know, I got room. I could stack another 6.5 out here, because another speaker wouldn't be, you know, this thick. So I have plenty of real estate right here to do that, where I'm not gonna hit the seat, I'm not gonna hit the dash, and it's not gonna really bother me any. So, you know, basically what we'll do is get a template of what's gonna attach to the door, and then we just kind of build out from there. I'll do my 2 6.5s. We'll make some nice back trim for lighting, and then I'll make a proper place to mount the window switches up. I may just cheat and make it easy and mount them vertically like this, or I may make a little armrest deal and put them down here or right here. I'm not sure. I can put them wherever I want. So I will make an armrest, you know, and put that back and make that nice. But that's probably what we're going to start on here in the near future, mainly because, and I've been needing to make an address about this because apparently people haven't figured it out. I kind of ran out of money, you know, like people that don't do this probably won't understand it as fast as people that do work on their own vehicles or have projects or whatever. They eat up a lot of money really fast. And, you know, I had a little pile going, and I was making some moves last summer, and merch was selling, and it was cool. Well, all that's kind of went down, and there's not much left there besides what we're paying bills with. And now we have another a financial area of attention that we have to watch and be ready for. So I'll cover that in another video. But anyways, I gotta kind of do the cheap stuff for now to keep content rolling, and materials to make door panels. That fiberboard, fiberglass, resin, MDF, stuff like that. That's cheap. I can get that. So that's what to look forward to. Can't quite get the radio situation dealt with yet, because I'm just going to do the doubled in kit that would belong in a 14 to 18 and get a Pioneer doubled in to put in here, and then I'll have that open area where the HVAC controls are supposed to be, and that's probably where I'm going to try to, I really want to remount the, I guess the hot glue melted my ghetto ass shit I was trying to do here. My HVAC controls fell, so I'm gonna try to get a more proper mount for that. Get that right here, because I liked it there. And then get some gauges up here. And the only reason I don't want to put those controls up here is because I don't want to get to cutting too much of this, and I'd have to extend that harness again, and I really don't want to do that. So we'll see. I don't know. I got to really figure out what I want to do right here, but we're for sure going to do the double din kit, and that'll fill all this in and get a radio in here. And then I know once I get a radio in here, I'm going to want to go stupid fast. And I won't have the money for it, but I'll be itching to get it done. So yeah, that's what's coming up, boys. And other than that, yep, that's it. Peace out, be human, and we'll see you next time.